let's just go down the line and introduce ourselves.
Bill Rothman, I'm a junior.
Chase Hurst, I'm also a junior.
Cody Fisher, junior.
You're going up to 3A. Do you have any sort of prevailing thoughts about that? Because you guys have ruled the roost in 2A for a while.
We can beat anybody on any given night, so we're not really worried about that yet.
Coach, you are sort of the orchestrator of the master plan in the off-season, even back when you were on the assistant level. So I have to know, what have we done in the spring, in the summer, in the fall? Like, who have we gone up against knowing that we have 3A battles coming?
One of the assistant coaches the other day, Groovy, he said, well, it's like we haven't stopped. There wasn't an off season. So we played everybody, not to say that we've gone up and just taken names and whooped all these teams, but like we've learned something from playing all of these teams, athletes, size, gritty defensive type teams. So we've been trying to learn and get better.
What are some of the things the coach is talking about that he says you guys have learned from in playing those sort of behemoths?
I would say a big thing is definitely, physicality.
And I'd just say, like, confidence, like knowing we can play with these big teams. Like, we put some really, really good teams this summer, and we stuck right with them till the end.
Coach, one of the things that obviously I can just hear exuding from these guys is they got some swagger to them in playing teams like that. Obviously, playing those bigger schools, part of the name of the game is to get better basketball-wise, but not that it's half the battle, but it kind of is half the battle to know that there is no fear factor involved, right?
There's like a numbness that then happens where when you step on the court with them, there's no longer a fear factor. They, obviously we respect the heck out of their teams, but like, it's no longer a fear or a, do we really belong here? Or like, did you see that guy win we see that. It happens all the time.
Coach, this is primarily for you here. Of course, the last 2 seasons, I mean, if you take a look at the recent history, of course, you guys won a 2A state championship. Of course, congratulations to you guys for that. You guys did a good run last year. How do you guys plan on implementing that winning culture into moving into 3A this year?
Well, a huge sense of urgency at all times. So there's things that I learned last year from us losing in the state playoffs, or things that happen where you begin to like watch that film and you're just like, I cannot believe that we weren't prepared in this way, that way, or that way. So we brought in a skill trainer that came in from outside that does that. That's what he does. We had a bunch of fresh faces in the gym to compete with these guys. We conditioned harder. We whatever event was available. If we did 3 the year before, we did 7 events this year. So try to schedule harder, more, grind on the boosters to try to give us money so that we can do all these events.
I want to stay with you for a second if I can. What's your state of the union, I guess, for right now?
Always behind where I want to be. So try to voice that to these guys. Also have to just be incredibly patient because things take time. So these guys are all in. If you look at them, just go back and look at a picture of these guys from last March and look at them now. They look like they've aged 2 years. I'm just so incredibly impressed with how mature they are, and all of their games bring something different. They're all leaders in their own way, so it's a super special group of 3 guys, and they will bring the other guys, the younger guys, the other guys on the team along and bring them up with their work ethic and how much effort they put into the program.
What's something you could tell the Lancaster Mennonite faithful to keep them coming and support you as much as possible for the upcoming season?
Lots of dunks coming this year. This guy and another guy on our team. So if you want to come see exciting basketball, you should come watch us.
Yeah, I think we're just telling people it's gonna be fun to watch. We're gonna smoke some teams and we're gonna compete with some big teams. So.
And we get Chester at home.
Yeah.
So they're coming to Lancaster. We get Unionville at home. So they're coming again to Lancaster. We get Sun Valley at home. So the backyard rivalry. We get a chance to get CV back on the schedule. We haven't had in a few years, and that's a stone's throw away. So everybody's excited about that. So fun schedule. Hopefully, we get the support that we really need.
Yeah. I love your guys' swagger, and I think that's going to pay dividends for you. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys play in section. And then, let's go get the first one in 3A. So,
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, fellas. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.